Hello, friends. This short little practice contains some of my favorite stretches to relieve painful tension and tightness in your low back, your upper back, and your shoulders. I really need this practice today, so I'm excited to dive into it with you. Before we begin, if you like my classes, please click the subscribe button. Please also consider becoming a Patreon member. Patreon gives me the support that I need to make these videos, and it gets you access to classes and content I only create for my patrons, like full 1-hour classes and book club and live stream events like the tea time get-together we had yesterday. It's a beautiful community. For those of you that are members, thank you so much. And if not, I invite you to check it out. So for class today, I highly recommend a firm cushion or a pillow. This is going to be mostly on the mat, down, stretching, relaxing, melting away stress and tension, and a pillow is going to help you. Why don't we begin in child's pose? So go ahead and put your pillow off to the side. Take your knees wide on the mat, big toe mounds come to touch, and as you exhale, sink your hips back to the heels, reach through your hands forward, and slowly let your forehead come down to rest on the mat. You can use your pillow here for your forehead if you want. And just take a few calming, relaxing breaths here. Feel into the slow earth beneath you. Allow yourself to relax a little bit more into each exhale. And with each inhale, feel more and more present and attentive to this moment. Soften the muscles of your face, your cheeks, your jaw. Feel the arms and shoulders relax. And breathe down into your low back, into your hips. Relax all the way down the spine into the hips. And slowly walk your hands over to the right and place the left hand on top of the right. As you exhale, dip the left armpit, left ribs down as you lift the right ribs up. A little baby twist here, not too much. Stretching into the left side of the body. Feel that length from the left ribs to the left hips opening up. And exhale, level it out. Walk your hands back through the center to the left. And right palm on top here. Same thing. Exhale, dip the right armpit and the ribs down. Lift the left armpit up. Breathe into this twist. And inhale, walk your hands back to center. Lift your hips off your heels, come into tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll take just a few slow, wiggly cat-cows. So what I mean by wiggly cat-cows is let's start by just making some circles with the upper body over the wrists and knees. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhaling as you come back. Allow your head and shoulders to roll around a little bit. Maybe start making some S shapes. Be free and easy with your movements here. Maybe take the circles in the opposite direction. Eyes closed, just allowing yourself to feel flowy and fluid. Let this wave motion work its way through your spine, opening up the space in the vertebrae and in the hips. And now let's move into some regular cat-cow shapes, but just nice and easy and slow. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. And exhale, round and flex through the upper back. Push into the earth, draw the navel in. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. And exhale, round. Big full breaths. Again, eyes closed here, just feeling it as you go. Nice relaxing vibe. Beautiful. And coming to stillness, bring the left hand underneath your gaze. Peel that right hand up to the sky. Gaze to the lifted hand. And take 1 or 2 breaths here as you open the heart to the sky. Gaze upward. And exhale, sweep that right hand underneath and behind the left for thread the needle. Walk the left hand forward. Flip the right palm up and reach that right hand as far off the left side of the mat as you can. Reach the left hand forward and then bring that right shoulder down to the mat here. And I like to push into the left hand, push my weight down on top of that right shoulder and draw the left hip back. You can tent up those fingertips or you can just push into the left hand. The idea here in pushing down on the right shoulder and drawing the left hip back is that you're creating separation between the shoulder blade and the spine. And you can imagine turning the upper body a little bit to the right here as well to increase that feeling of separation between the shoulder and the spine. Close your eyes, breathe into that. As you inhale, bring that right arm out. Let's come back to tabletop. In fact, sit back to your heels and just take some shoulder rolls here. Rolling the shoulders up and back. And then switch the direction, roll them forward. Nice. Let's do the other side. Right hand underneath the gaze, peel the left hand up to the sky. Again, take a couple breaths here. Push into the right hand, twisting open. Breathe as you gaze upward. And exhale, sweep the left hand now behind the right. Reach that right hand forward. Flip the left palm to face upward. And reach as far as you can to the right with the left hand. Bring weight down on top of that left shoulder. Reach the right hand forward. Push into the right hand. Push weight down on top of the shoulder and then draw the right hip back. Relax. And again, a little subtle turning of the upper body and the chest to the left here to increase that feeling of separation between shoulder blade and spine. Breathe, relax. Inhale, blink your eyes open, bring that left arm out, and again, sit back to your heels. Close your eyes. Let's take some big shoulder rolls here. Inhale as the shoulders rise, exhale as they fall. Switch up the direction. And sweep your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, draw the palms and wrists together, and draw your hands down and away and begin to lift the arms here, getting a nice little stretch in the shoulders. And roll your head back and forth. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Slowly release the hands. Big breath, reach your hands up to the sky. Open mouth, exhale, bend the elbows, push the heart to the sky, and squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. All right, let's come all the way to your belly and come to your elbows. And we're going to work deeper now into that upper back stretch. This is where you'll want your pillow, so go ahead and get your pillow in front of you. And move your left elbow forward of the shoulder just a little bit, and take that right hand, just like thread the needle, and extend it out to the left as far as you can off the mat. Flip the right palm up. Reach that left hand as far as you can forward, palm down, and let the weight of your body come down on that bottom arm. And the same idea here. We want to get some separation between the shoulder blade and the spine. So just turn the upper body and the chest a tiny little bit to the right, and you should feel that pull of the shoulder blade coming away from the spine. Breathe into that. And then as you exhale, you can bear a little bit more weight down on that bottom arm, and you can rest your forehead on the pillow here. Breathe and relax. Inhale, blink your eyes open, push the pillow off to the side. Flip that right hand over, palm facing down, and slowly crawl your fingers, the right hand forward, little by little, until both arms are extended overhead. Big reach, big breath, wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you exhale, relax, come down, rest a cheek on the mat, and just melt here for a moment. Blink your eyes open, and let's do the other side. So come to the elbows, move that right elbow forward, extend the left arm off to the right, flip the left palm facing up. Reach your right hand as far as you can, palm facing down, and exhale, let a little weight come down on that bottom arm. Feel the shoulder separation happening a little bit, and then gently twist or turn the upper body just a tiny little bit to the left to increase that separation. And then when you're ready, you can exhale, bring a little bit more weight down on the bottom arm, rest your forehead, relax. Oh, and you can use your toes here to move your body forward and back to find a comfortable position for that bottom arm. You don't want to be choking yourself with it. So find that sweet spot, relax. Inhale, blink your eyes open again. Carefully and slowly flip that left palm facing down. Crawl the left fingers forward slowly, carefully. Reach your hands overhead. Great big breath. Exhale and just let your whole body relax here for a moment. And blink your eyes slowly open. Come up to your forearms and elbows. We're going to work into Sphinx pose and then maybe into seal pose as well, depending upon how your low back feels. These are really great at welcoming more space and opening into the upper back and a really healthy compression for the low back in a way that is the opposite of what happens when you sit and hunch over all day. So, and this can be really effective at relieving chronic low back pain. So it's good stuff. Elbows underneath the shoulders, spread your fingers nice and wide, and imagine pushing into the elbows and energetically drawing them or dragging the elbows towards you as you push the heart forward and draw the shoulders back. You can take your feet a little wider than the hips here. And let's take several breaths here, gently drawing the elbows back towards you, pushing the heart forward, drawing the shoulders back. And feeling all those opposing forces creating more space and opening in the upper back. Breathe into it. And as you exhale, slowly come down. Again, reach the hands forward, wiggle the fingers and toes. Exhale, relax, and melt for a moment here. Inhale, blink your eyes open. Let's come back to the elbows and forearms. Okay, now this is your choice here. You can take another Sphinx pose, or you can try seal pose with me. And if you find seal pose is too much uncomfortable in the low back, you can come back to Sphinx pose, or you can just take child's pose, okay? So this increases that healthy compression in the low back, which can be a really wonderful thing, but it can also be too much if you're not used to it or ready for it. So pay attention. Okay, come down, bring your hands next to the middle ribs, like you're gonna come up into cobra pose. Keep your elbows close to your sides, push into those hands, come up a little bit, and then same thing here. Push into the heels of the hands, draw them towards you, push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back, feel that creating space, and then little by little, continue to straighten the arms, little by little. And every breath or two, try to push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back, creating space. And then again, straighten a little bit, creating that gentle, healthy compression. And just come to a point that feels reasonable. Again, if this feels like too much, abandon ship, come down to child's pose or back to Sphinx. And finding that sweet spot for you, breathe into it, relax, close your eyes. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Make a little pillow with your hands, rest a cheek, bend your knees, and just wash your feet back and forth here. Breathe and relax. And from here, extend your legs long and sink your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Take your knees wide, big toe mounds touch. Exhale, slowly bring your forehead down to the mat. Push your hips gently back toward the heels, feeling a nice expansion and stretch in the middle back, low back. Breathe into your hips and your low back. And sit back to your heels, sweep your legs around in front and come all the way to your back. And grab your pillow, have your pillow within arm's reach here. We're going to end with a really nice, gentle spinal twist. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, a little rock side to side. Relax into your breath. Keep hugging the right knee in. Extend that left leg long. Squeeze the right thigh into the belly and ribs. Exhale, release the right foot down to the ground, keeping the knee bent, scoot your butt to the right. Place the pillow off the left side of your mat and let that right knee fall across the body to the pillow. Left hand on top of the right thigh. And you want both shoulders firmly on the ground here. So lift up that left shoulder, scoot it a little to the left, and then let both shoulders come down. Ooh, I just felt a little crack there. That was good. For the right hand, you can reach out to the side, or you can bend that left knee, grab the top of the left foot. Close your eyes, allowing both shoulders to rest on the mat. Breathe and relax. Exhale, release your hands, your feet, roll to your back, and let's do the other side. So switch the pillow. Extend the right leg long, hug that left knee into the belly, give it a nice little squeeze. Exhale, release the left foot down to the mat, scoot your butt to the left, and let the knee fall across the body to rest on the pillow. Lift your right shoulder up, scoot it to the right, allowing that left shoulder to come firmly down. Oop, there's another crack. That always seems to do it for me. So good. And again, the left arm can reach out to the side or grab the top of that right foot. Close your eyes. Relax. Exhale, release the foot if you have it. Roll to your back and let's find Savasana. And for Savasana today, I'm going to recommend you place your pillow underneath the knees, get a little elevation in the legs. It can be really nice relief for your low back here. Close your eyes. Breathe. Bring some wiggles to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. Inhale, reach your hands overhead, stretch. Big breath. And exhale, knees into chest. Roll to your right side. And push yourself up to a seat, the top of your mat. Bring your palms together at your heart and close your eyes. Let's raise our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow, and we bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. I hope you feel more space and ease and just good, happy vibes in your upper back, your shoulders, your lower back, and just your heart as well. I love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.